Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, the Python Gurukul. Today we'll be talking about machine learning and our focus will be on the models. We'll see how model works and then we'll try to create our own model and we'll do the validation and at the end, live demo. So before proceeding further, let's try to understand whenever we talk about AI, machine learning, models, then what all things are involved. So first we'll start with the data acquisition. Before building model, we need to have the data in place. Once we have the data, then we can choose from the different available model. Today we'll try to take a look at one of them, but as we know that already lots of models are available, we can use either one of them or we can come up with our own. Once we have the model, once we have created our model, we need to train the model with the data. Once we have the enough training, then we can deploy the model and then the evaluation phase start. So just to break the little bit more in depth, the data acquisition. So data is a lot of data. Here we have got one of the business data where we are trying to predict the sale. We started with feature age group. If the age group is between this range, then the sale will be 5,000, and if it is not, sale will be 500. This is one feature and one data. There could be various different feature as well. Let's say we find out that if the income range is more than 90K, then also we can predict the sale. If the person is fitness center membership, then we can predict some. We can see that we are bringing lots of information from the existing data. Now we'll try to tie these information together. So what we said, once we have the income range, fitness center membership, age group, then we are predicting sale of 11,000. So this is one of the change data and then we are predicting the sale. Okay, so what we are trying to do here, we are trying to predict the net sale, and to do that, we have uploaded the CSV to the pandas and in the frame. So home data is one of the frame, and from the home data, net sale is this particular column. So y hold the information of net sales, and also we'll be calling y as a prediction target. So to predict the target, we need to work on some features. So as we saw in the previous example, the features could be age, feature could be income range, feature could be fitness center membership. So we can pick up these kind of information. We can pick all, or we can pick the one we feel which is most relevant. This is a job pick. So what we did, we just picked up these features and we got the feature names. We are trying to pull these information from the data frame and we just load it into the text. And this one will be called feature target. So now we know the prediction target and we also know feature target. Now, now it's time to come up with the model. What we are just saying that we got the data, we got the target. We are calling one of the model. We are trying to fit the model with the prediction target, as well as with the source target. So from our example, for the demo purpose, we are using sklearn tree, and we have got the decision tree regression model. And we are initializing the decision tree regressor with a random state 1. We're just saying that we want to start with the random data. And to fit, we provided the x for the features, which is going to play the role to predict the target y. So now we have the model fit, and we can start predicting the target. This is one of the very interesting diagram. In the diagram, we are showcasing that from the data, we used the algorithm with the help of the existing ML system, we were able to predict the output. We provided the new data, new output, new data, output, and we'll be keep doing, and we'll see that our prediction is how close to the actual result. So we got the prediction. Now we have to verify the prediction and find out if we have any error. So that's we call mean absolute error. Again, for this one, we are using sklearn library, and from that library, we imported mean absolute error, and we are calculating mean absolute error by providing the y and the prediction, and we'll just plot this diagram. And we are seeing that as we are trying further, our validation score is kind of stabilizing. Okay, so now we have already set up the code, and all the way from line 1 to 26, we are just importing, making sure that it's uploaded, and then we are reading the pandas, and we got the data frame here. Once we have the data frame, we are going to specify the target, the prediction target, the target which we want to predict. So we said home data dot columns, and the home data net sale is the one we want to predict, and we just printed that what we want to predict. Second thing, we need to figure it out, the features. We got age group, income range, and the fitness center membership. With the help of that, we got those features data. And now with the help of sklearn tree, we got the decision tree regressor model. And from the decision tree regressor, we are just saying the initialize with the random state 1 and then fit the model. While fitting the model, we are calling the fit method with the features X, the one we defined here, and the prediction target Y. Once we have the model specified, we can start predicting the target. And we predicted. So now we have the model is predicting. The last thing we need to do is that find the mean absolute error. This is going to showcase that how model is predicting the result. Once we have the prediction, we'll just pass the work. So we'll just pass the predict and we'll calculate the mean absolute error. And we are just calling the mean absolute. We provided y and then we provided the prediction. So this was the actual value, and this is the data predicted from our algorithm or from our model. And then we are just printing mean absolute error. So let's go ahead here. Yeah, so these were the targets which we got from the data, lots of information. But in the data, we need to pick up which all information makes sense for us. So from there, we have picked up these 3 features, and this is the one we want to predict. So with the logic, we started predicting. These are the data which were all predicted, and then we started calculating the mean absolute error. So we saw that there was error of 1704. So this way we can see that our model needs to be trained further so that the mean absolute error can be reduced to 0. That's all I had for today. If you like my video, please share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.